Welcome back to Film It Friday. If you're new to the channel, my name's Chris. I'm a videographer, filmmaker, photographer, and YouTuber. I make videos every single week about video and photography related products, reviews, tips, and tricks. If you think you'd be interested in that, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Let's get into this week's video. If you're a content creator and you're making videos in quite a small space like I am, then every single centimetre matters. And I've been looking for a couple of weeks now for a solution that will hold my A6300 over my desk pointing back at my face for when I'm doing tutorial videos. Now I've looked online, I looked at the Manfrotto Magic Arm. I've actually already got one, it's holding my light up at the moment. But it wasn't quite what I was after. It didn't quite have as much flexibility as I was looking for, and I was almost giving up hope when I looked up to my shelf, which is where my mic is usually mounted, and I saw this. So this is actually my mic stand that I usually use to do voiceovers, and as you can see, it's holding my A6300 absolutely perfectly. I can move it wherever I want, and it'll stay there. This is a super cheap one off Amazon, and I'm going to show you exactly how I set it up. So you might think this is a really simple solution, and to be honest, it is a really simple solution, but it works so well. If you're a YouTuber and you've got really limited space, this is exactly the kind of tripod that I would buy. I mean, I've got a lot of tripods, but this thing is so flexible, it doesn't take up any space, and you can move the camera around so much on it. So like I said, this is a super cheap one from Amazon, but it works really well. It's designed to hold quite a heavy microphone, so it's going to have no problem at all with a small mirrorless camera. If you put something like a 5D on it, it might start to struggle, but with my A6300, no problem at all. At the bottom, you've just got a really nice little desk clamp. You can get them with different mounting systems, but this is the one that I went for. Then you've got your two arms with your two springs that hold it in place. And at the top, you've just got a 3/8 tripod mount. This is what most microphones use, so that's why you've got that mount on there. So you will need an adapter to make a camera fit on there, but it's really simple, and I'm going to show you how. So most microphone connections and heavy duty cameras usually use the 3/8 inch thread. I find it really hard to say that. It's just because it's a more heavy duty thread, and if you've got a really valuable piece of equipment on there, then you're going to want something that's got a bit of strength to it. So I'm going to be using this adapter. It basically converts the 3/8 inch to a 1/4 inch thread on the other side, and then I'll be able to mount my A6300 on here no problem. So we're just going to screw that on the top. Now I've got a female 1/4 inch thread coming out, and I just need something to connect my camera. I'm using this because I had it lying around and it would work perfectly. You just need something that's got male on one end and male on the other end, and you'll be able to connect your camera up in no time at all. So there we go, we've got the original thread, we've got an adapter that converts it from 3/8 to a 1/4 inch, and then we've got a male to male adapter on the top so we can place our camera on this thread. So you just need to make sure everything's tight. There are a few adjustment screws throughout the unit that you just need to tighten up to make sure that it's going to support the weight of your camera. You're just going to clamp it to your desk, and then away you go. You've got a camera where you can move and put in any position that you want, and it's going to stay there. You could even point it down if you're going to do some overhead shots. Point it down, and you can just move it wherever you want. You've got quite a few different axes of movement, so you can go forward and back, you can go left and right, you can go up and down, and then with the adapter on the top, you've also got control over exactly where the camera sits itself. It just seems like a brilliant solution to me. Here's some footage that I've shot using this setup. So that's the end of the video. I'd love to know what you think of this solution. Would you trust your camera on it? I trust my camera on it. Do you like the movement, the flexibility, ultimately the freedom it gives you as a content creator? Please put your comments below and let me know what your thoughts are. If you like this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon. You can support me for as little as $5 a month, and that money will go towards new kit, new lighting, better products for me to review. I've got 3 pledges at the moment. My aim is to get to 10 pledges before the end of the year, and when I do get to 10 pledges, I'm going to be starting a second YouTube series. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like the video and subscribe so you never miss an episode. See you again next week.